stand by everybody, and Jeremy, you okay, everything? I said, fine. So I had to go out and say, put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Yeah, I've got that. So you're walking around with the helmet, you're walking up with Slave 1 into Slave 1, and I had to turn around to the Imperial officer and I said, put Captain Cargo in the Solo. And
that was your memorable line.
One of the few lines I had, and I thought, I can't believe I said that. And there was, all you could hear was, okay, cut. Okay, thanks Jeremy, we'll see you later on. I thought, why are they thanking me? And then of course I suddenly realised you're behind the mask. Yeah. I could have been saying Humpty Dumpty sat in the wall. No one would have known. So luckily I crept away and went, oh, well, that's a good taste.
True.
What was the audition process like for Chewbacca and Boba Fett?
Mine walked into George's office, which was probably half the size of this place. There was a sofa and 2 armchairs, and on one wall there was a graph of all the characters. I look at Long, Leia, and Luke. One end is Vader at 6'7". I think, no, it's a bit small. So I look along the other end, and there's Chewie at 8 foot plus. You know, he had to have blue eyes, so that suits him. Sat down, waiting for George. Door opens, George walks in with Gary Kurtz, who's the associate producer. George shakes hands, turns round and says, I think we found him. Within 20 minutes we are down to the costumier's, getting the costume measured, and within 2 weeks we actually shot a piece of film. We exchanged what we had been doing, and it was Docking Bay 94. Harrison was great, and from there on, you know, the audition almost was complete, you know.
So the first scene you did as Chewbacca ended up on the cutting room floor originally?
Parts of it, yes. Yeah, because they didn't know what Jabba looked like.
Yeah.
The computers were not powerful enough to produce an image of Jabba. So we had a big Irishman playing the part. So that was my audition.
Well, my audition is actually very similar to Peter's. It's not a question of looking up and saying, oh yes, that's not me, I could. I was called up by my half-brother, who was other associate producer, Robert Watts, and he said, look, get your agent onto this, it's only a couple of days' work, but you might as well come out. I said, what is it? And he said, well, it's a new character they've got, Boba Fett. I said, don't know. Anyway, I went up for it, and it was as if the costume was made for me to wear, because it fitted perfectly. Size 10 shoes, I have size 10, neck collar 16s, it was perfect. And they said, I went to see George Lucas, as I was wearing the helmet, I could see him through there, and he said, welcome aboard. Not a big role, but I think you'll have fun. And I said, oh, you don't want me to read? Right after put Captain Cargo in the solo hold, I'm not surprised. So that's how it happened. It was as simple as that, and I was starting the following Monday. But I was also in the theatre as well, doing a play. So I had 2 jobs at once, which was quite fun.
Thank you.
Wearing it, it's really, really heavy, so This one is a lot lighter and it looks, you know, the same.
Yeah, it is. Good job, man. Thank you. Look like you're coming right out of the movies.